The Sisters of St. Joseph have their roots in the small town of Le Puy, France. In the year 1650, a Jesuit priest named Jean-Pierre Médaille welcomed 6 women who had been ministering in the local neighborhoods into a community of sisters dedicated to serving the people they encountered in their daily life. They called these people their dear neighbors, and they provided them with health care, food, education, and spiritual direction. In order to blend in among the common people of the 17th century, the sisters adopted the black and white dress of the widow with her bonnet and apron. It is this outfit that became known as the sisters' habit. The women supported their efforts by producing lace, a popular and important French product. The Sisters of St. Joseph were often called the lace makers. During the French Revolution, Catholic nuns and priests were terribly persecuted, and many of them were beheaded at the infamous guillotine. Included among those who gave their life for their Catholic faith were several Sisters of St. Joseph. Once the revolution subsided, religious communities of sisters were reorganized. It was Mother St. John Fonfon who refounded and reorganized the Sisters of St. Joseph in France into one of the largest community of women religious. In 1836, the first 3 Sisters of St. Joseph arrived in the United States in the area of St. Louis, Missouri. In 1856, 3 Sisters of St. Joseph arrived in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, where they set up their first school for girls at St. Mary's Parish Church. The community of sisters grew rapidly into more and more schools. The community spread their ministry from Brooklyn to Queens, to Nassau, to Suffolk, and even to Puerto Rico. At first, the sisters had their main convent in Flushing, Queens, but the community had grown so large that they needed to move their main convent, called the Mother House, to a larger area. They settled in Brentwood, New York, in Suffolk County. It is here today that the Sisters of St. Joseph have their Mother House, which provides a central location for their ministries and for their members, including the heart of their community, their beautiful Sacred Heart Chapel. Sisters of St. Joseph today can be found in soup kitchens, shelters, universities, schools, hospitals, prisons, retreat centers, nursing homes, laboratories, and hospices. They are educators, lawyers, doctors, nurses, therapists, social workers, parish ministers, theologians, physical therapists, artists, authors, and musicians. They serve all over the world. In previous decades, sisters wore a long habit that distinguished them from the secular world. The habit later was modernized and modified during the 1970s. Today, the sisters prefer the secular dress of the day so that, just as they did in the 17th century, they may walk as one with whom to whom they minister, blending in with each local community. It is their love, unity, and reconciliation that tells the world they are a sister of St. Joseph. It is the same love, unity, and reconciliation that tells the world that you are a member of the CSJ Schools. The 6 schools bound together by the mission of all-inclusive love, unity, and reconciliation are St. Joseph's High School, Fonfon Hall Academy, and Bishop Kearney High School in Brooklyn, the Mary Lewis Academy in Queens, Sacred Heart Academy in Hempstead, and Academia Maria Reina in Puerto Rico. All of these schools are committed to providing a superior college preparatory education for young women, steeped in the Sisters of St. Joseph tradition of all-inclusive love, unity, and reconciliation. Students and teachers from the 6 CSJ schools engage in activities both as individuals and in groups that extend the CSJ mission of love, unity, and reconciliation. The CSJ mission is not seen as just a motto or a saying, but rather as a commitment to a life and a lifestyle, of service to God and to others, of being and bringing Jesus to all that we encounter in our daily lives. With nearly 5,000 students, teachers and staff in 6 schools, all dedicated to the mission of all-inclusive love, unity, and reconciliation, the ways in which the CSJ schools seek to serve the dear neighbor are numerous and varied. Our mission as CSJ schools is rooted in the mission of Jesus, who came to heal, redeem, and liberate all people. CSJ schools and their students and faculty strive to reflect this by being a reconciling and nonviolent community, fostering unity and all-inclusive love. CSJ schools seek to develop leaders who are rooted in gospel values and committed to creating a just society. Each school hosts a CSJ leadership club whose members lead the way in carrying out the CSJ mission of love, unity, and reconciliation. Several times each year, students from the CSJ schools are invited to get together at the Mother House in Brentwood for a retreat experience that includes personal, spiritual, and social growth. The girls also spend several weeks at the Hamptons Retreat House for the Sisters of St. Joseph, engaged in similar activities. This past summer, 22 girls from CSJ schools and parish youth programs took part in a 4-day workshop and retreat at the Brentwood Mother House. We encourage you to get involved with the CSJ Leadership Club at TMLA, which is under the direction of Sister Linda Perro and Sister Pat Mooney. Live and love the CSJ mission. Make it your shibboleth for life.